Lawyers who represent the poorest people in Milwaukee are pushing to have most eviction cases drop from the record after 1 year. Jenna Sachs with why opponents say that's not fair to landlords. Here's tonight's Contact 6 report.
I was living in my car.
Evicted in Milwaukee last year, Larry Jones says he had no choice but to sleep in his car.
For 8 months, following this music, couldn't find nowhere. People didn't want to rent to me.
Jones says the eviction was his first, and while applying for new apartments, there was no escaping it.
And they'll say right out the gate, no evictions in the last 10 years or whatever. Dad, I got eviction on my name in this year.
In Wisconsin, most evictions remain on record with the court for 20 years and are available at the clerk's office.
Landlords can easily find tenant records on the Wisconsin Circuit Court Access website. Here, eviction cases appear for 20 years. Dismissed eviction cases appear for 2 years.
Eviction is a scarlet letter that people bear.
Legal Action of Wisconsin wants to cut down the time evictions remain on record. It's filed a petition with the Wisconsin Supreme Court asking it reduce the record retention period to 1 year for most eviction cases.
It's hopefully something that's fair and really gives people an opportunity to get back on their feet and find some housing.
Legal Action argues evictions disproportionately impact people of color and single mothers, and these records reinforce segregation by limiting housing options.
The face of eviction is, unfortunately, African-American single mothers.
1 year is just way too short for anybody that wants to look at public record.
Chris Mokler of the Wisconsin Apartment Association says landlords deserve to know whether a tenant they're screening has a pattern of eviction.
I think it's fair for other landlords to know that there is that possible history out there.
Mokler says his association will file a memorandum with the court, arguing 1 year is not enough time, and any changes must go through the legislature.
The landlord ultimately wants to have a quality tenant that enjoys living there and pays the rent, and that they have a good relationship.
If you want to move somewhere, you can.
Jones finally found a new apartment, selling the car he lived in for the down payment. He plans to be here a long time.
I've been out in the street too long. I got to stay right here.
I'm Jenna Sachs, Contact 6.
The Apartment Association is open to reducing the amount of time eviction remains on one's record, but to a few years, not 1 year. It'll likely be several months, however, before the Supreme Court reviews Legal Action's petition.